Engagement with the medical profession will yield positive results in terms of patient care. We are a forward-looking body. However, I would like to note that while the terms and conditions for doctors have improved generally, it must be remembered that the range and complexity of services delivered by doctors to their patients has significantly increased. Their contribution to the health of the population and the development of the health service cannot be underestimated. As I said, we as an organisation focus on the future, clearly identifying our goals and objectives for the years ahead, as outlined in the next phase of our strategic plan, 2008 to 2010. This plan, I believe, will support, promote and develop the practice of medicine in Ireland and the role of the doctor. We are and will remain focused on industrial relations matters. Trade union activities are as important and as relevant today as they were 25 years ago, when the IMO was formed. Indeed, it could be argued that given the attitude of employers at the moment, a strong and united trade union is required more than ever. There is much work to be done on the industrial relations front, as I have already outlined. However, our ongoing development of our industrial relations services and a range of strategies to tackle both profession-wide and specialty-specific issues, I am confident that as a profession we can develop, move forward and remain on course in these turbulent times. The second pillar of our strategic plan underpins our role as a representative body and policy maker. As an organisation, we have harnessed the knowledge, expertise and experience of our members. This has been our greatest strength, not only in terms of our industrial relations, but importantly the authority with which we speak and advocate on behalf of patients. While advocacy is a slow and sometimes frustrating process, it is still a worthwhile and valuable activity. The IMO has a proud history of advocacy for improvements in the health services and the implementation of policies that improve public health. Our AGM, this very meeting, plays a vital role in this important function. Just look at the wide range of motions raising awareness on issues that I am afraid would otherwise receive scant attention. As an organisation, our leadership and responsibility will continue to be clearly demonstrated with our ongoing commitment to vital public health services and the improvements of the lives of patients. Over the coming years, we will remain steadfast in our determination to achieve the goals and objectives of our strategic plan. We will defend our members against any unfair impact on their terms and conditions, and we will continue to advocate on behalf of patients and the improvement of the public health service. We are an organisation of 8,000 doctors, all of whom are dedicated to the health and well-being of patients throughout the country and committed to the creation of an equitable health service. I would like now to take the opportunity to thank all your colleagues who served with such dedication on IMO committees in honorary positions on the Council over the past 25 years. Some of their contributions were in especially difficult times, but I would suggest there has not been a set of circumstances as challenging as those which confront us currently. I am most grateful to those members who have stepped up to lead us in these difficult conditions, and I salute their dedication and sense of duty. I would like to place on record my gratitude to the outgoing President, Dr. Martin Daly, and the Council for their unfailing support for all the IMO activities and policies during the year. I would like to pay a special tribute to the chairpersons and members of the specialty committees, whose duties, as I've said, were more burdensome than ever before. I congratulate our new President, Dr. John Morris, and he knows he will have our complete support during his term of office. On your behalf, I would like to acknowledge the staff of the Irish Medical Organisation, who achieved much in a difficult and often exhausting year. Their commitment and hard work is responsible for many of the successes of the organisation. But most importantly, I want to thank each of our members for their loyal and constant support for this great organisation. I personally am very proud of what the IMO has achieved. I am proud of what has been achieved by doctors all over the country, and I can assure the powers that be that we will not stay silent when there is any attempt to dismantle the services currently provided to patients. As you know, the theme of this year's AGM is leadership with responsibility. Browsing through some sources for a quote that might deal with the subject, I came across a fairly apt line, given what we are facing at the moment. That is attributed to US President Eisenhower, who said, "You don't lead by hitting people over the head, that's assault, not leadership." Eisenhower's own record of leadership, both militarily and politically, can hardly be questioned, That's why I dug a little deeper to see if he had any more to say. I might not necessarily agree with his politics, but I can sympathise with something else he said. The supreme quality for leadership is unquestionable integrity. Without it, no real success is possible. That, I suggest, is what guides the members of the IMO. Carmela Mac.